Servus and a warm welcome from Plattling in Lower Bavaria. Here at Plattling, E.ON has built a power plant known as digital power plant. For example, they use artificial intelligence in the daily work here. How? Let's have a quick look.
I have an appointment with Giorgio Cortiana and Niels Neubecker. They will show me the digital power plant. Giorgio is responsible for data and AI-driven solutions and projects at E.ON. Niels is the power plant manager and has to make sure the operation runs.
Tell me something about this power plant. What was the reason UPM needed an own power plant here at Plattling?
For their production, UPM needs cost-efficient and reliable power and steam supply. This was achieved by a combined heat and power plant, which we built and we are operating since long time. With its high fuel efficiency, we contribute in lower CO2 emissions and also contribute in the customer's sustainability goals.
Which specific needs did UPM explain to you for this power plant?
The customer is running 24/7, meaning we need a power plant which is highly available and reliable on the one side, and on the other side we need to be very flexible to adapt to the changing markets, electrical markets, but also to new developments. With continuous improvements on our assets, but also by leveraging the power of big data and digitization, we can fulfill these demands.
Let's go inside.
Yes, please, follow me.
Up to 615,000 tons of magazine papers are produced every year by UPM in Plattling. The power plant needs to be very reliable and flexible as well. I want to know how technology helps E.ON to ensure the energy supply of this special customer.
We're in the control room, the heart of the power plant. I would say, what is so special about the power plant here at Plattling?
Special about the power plant is IQ Energy, our digital solution. IQ Energy connects the customer's production facilities, our power plant, but also the electricity markets. Everything is synchronized and perfectly interconnected. Fully automated with minimal manual interventions.
Several screens all around us, lots of icons blinking, lots of numbers, and you mentioned the IQ console. Let's go more into detail.
It gives us the schedule for our power plant. That means how we operate, how we shall operate our plant in order to generate a maximum value, reduce CO2 emissions, and also to contribute to grid stabilization. That's also the reason why you see the waves in our forecast here.
So this station is for operating the power plant, and this is for forecasting and scheduling the performance.
Correct. This is the classical operating part of it, which is necessary to have a safe and reliable operation of the power plant. And this is the forecast tool, which is using the AI technology in the background.
And which role does artificial intelligence now take here in the infrastructure and your daily work here?
We are having our AI predictive maintenance tool, which helps us to identify potential failures upfront. Means we can turn this potential failure into a planned downtime.
Lots of components have to interlock smoothly for reliable operation. Giorgio says AI is a useful tool, especially when it comes to condition monitoring and predictive maintenance of each single component.
Which advantage does AI give you here at the power plant in Plattling?
AI here can offer the possibility to monitor the full plant and its subcomponents in a very easy way, and also to detect issues before they develop in major failure in a very easy one.
How do these analytics, details, numbers, KPIs, etc. help you to improve reliability and enhance predictive maintenance here at the power plant?
Yes. So first of all, the plant is equipped with several thousand of sensors which deliver time series data. And of course, we can compare this data with what we would expect for normal behavior. So what we are doing here is to consolidate all this information into a health index, which gives the information about how healthy is the status of the system compared to normal operation.
You have a system named Plant Pulse. Give me an example. How does Plant Pulse work here?
Yes. So for example, in this detection that we had at the beginning of the week, we have seen that the health index drop is correlated to the feed water system and the pump number 2. We can also investigate the root cause and identify what is the source for that. What we can also do is to look back into history and check how this deviation has been developed over time. We see that at the beginning of February, the machine learning expectation and the observed value were on top of each other, and then we see that there is a developing deviation coming up which causes the health index to drop. And this is actually something that can help our operator to react immediately and take actions in order to have the plant availability ensured.
So it reduces complexity and helps it to improve your predictive maintenance.
Exactly, reduce complexity, but it's a joint development. We have the needs from the operators that meets the technology, what is technologically possible, and basically delivers this solution.
The combined cycle gas turbine and the steam turbine together have a capacity of 120 megawatt. With this, the plant guarantees UPM's paper production. UPM benefits from the partnership with E.ON, and E.ON benefits from their investments in digital technologies and artificial intelligence by offering a reliable energy supply.
Niels, how has your work and the work of your colleagues changed due to the use of artificial intelligence and digital technologies here at the power plant?
Once we detect a anomaly in the system, we can already start the sourcing of the right contractor, subcontractor in that case, and preparing the spare parts which we require for a potential intervention. And additionally, we also need to say we have more than 1,000 sensors built in this power plant here. A manual analysis of these sensors would simply not be possible.
Giorgio, when it comes to digitization, employees are often scared about their future. Buzzword, for example, is being replaced by technology. How do you deal with these fears?
AI shouldn't be seen as a substitution of the human capabilities. I see it as a complementary solution to help generating faster and sharper insights out of a vast amount of data. So it's always important to have the user of the tool incorporated during the development, because it's something that we build together. It's not a substitution, it's a complement.
What is E.ON's vision referring to all those topics?
Yeah, we are on our path to make E.ON a data-driven company. We have multiple others that help us making our plants more efficient, more available, taking the right solution to the customer and reduce our CO2 footprint. When it comes to digitalization and data, it's not only about IT alone, right? It's important that we get the people inside. For this reason, our plan is to help our employees to get trained into the topic and make sure that all the know-how and capabilities we have all around the company can be reutilized and scaled.
Giorgio, Niels, thank you for all those insights, informations and the visit here at Plattling.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.